Hello and welcome. This presentation was created as part of my preparation to the Advanced Sommelier exam. I hope you can find useful information in here, and please feel free to post any comments you may have in the comment section. In this video we will talk about Beaujolais, so let's begin. I would like to start by showing the sources I used to gather this information. These are some of my favorite wine books, and I strongly suggest using them for any research. Beaujolais is situated on an ancient Roman trading route between the Rhone and the Saône valleys, with records indicating the presence of Roman plantings and Benedictine monks' influence as early as the 7th century on Mount Prouilly and Morgon. The region is named after the town of Beaujolais, founded in 10th century, but its capital is Villefranche-sur-Saône. The singular most impactful historical moment in the region happened in the 14th century when the Duke Philip the Bold decreed that Gamay was to be pulled from all of Burgundy and secluded to Beaujolais, helping cement the region's identity. Today, the region enjoys world renown, and one of its most famous products is Beaujolais Nouveau, released on the third Thursday of November. Beaujolais is approximately 35 miles long, and it takes about 50 minutes to drive from Saint-Amour, its northernmost point, to Lyon in the south. There are 37 acres planted to grapes, roughly the size of Cleveland, Ohio. The northern portion of Saint-Amour overlaps the southern tip of the MacNeil in the Saint-Véran, and wines here can be labeled Beaujolais Blanc. The soils tend to be of granite and schist to the northern rolling hills and clay in the flatter south, resulting in higher ripeness and earlier picking in the north than in the south. The climate is temperate and semi-continental, almost southern with some distinctively hot summers. The region is also protected from the western winds by the Massif Central to the west. Two varieties reign absolute in Beaujolais, with Gamay taking the vast majority of plantings at 98%. Gamay Noir à Jus Blanc, which is an offspring of Pinot Noir and Gouais Blanc, is an early budding and ripening grape, and although it's not vigorous, it is fertile and its yields must be restricted, especially in rich and hot regions. It is the 7th most planted grape in France, and there are two Teinturier versions, Gamay de Chardonnay and Gamay de Beaujolais. Chardonnay is the other grape of the region and a full sibling of Gamay. Just like Gamay, Chardonnay is early budding and ripening, and best suited to limestone and calcareous clay soil. Goblet is the predominant vine training methods in Beaujolais, with single guillot more commonly used in the south. Beaujolais has one of the highest vine densities in the world, between 9 and 13,000 vines per hectare. In comparison, Napa Valley's vineyards are set to an average 2 to 6,000 vines per hectare. Beaujolais is almost synonymous with carbonic maceration. In this process, grapes are harvested in whole bunches and placed inside a pressurized tank. The tanks are then filled with carbon dioxide, removing oxygen and creating an anaerobic reaction, where fermentation initiates inside the whole berries, which in turn bursts, increasing the CO2 content in the vats and then creating a chain reaction. The juice is then pressed and fermentation continues off the skins, and in general, Beaujolais must have a minimum potential alcohol level of 10% for regional wines and 10.5% for Beaujolais Village and Cru, with a maximum of 13% for the final wine. Chaptalization is allowed, but becoming less popular, and Cru Beaujolais is often made with traditional fermentation. There are 12 appellations in the region, Beaujolais accounting for the entire region, Beaujolais Village, for more specific to single villages within the region, and 10 Cru Beaujolais, located to the northern section where granite and schist soils are prevalent. From north to south, the crus are Saint-Amour, which can be rich, silky, and sometimes spicy. Juliana, named after Julius Caesar, can be rich and relatively powerful with floral and spicy aromas and flavors. Chenin, The smallest cru can be supple and graceful with a subtle bouquet of wild roses. Moulin à Vent, named for the windmill located there, is hearty, rich, and well-balanced in texture, bouquet, and flavor. Fleury is velvety in texture with a bouquet both floral and fruity. This is considered the most delicate of the cru. Chirouble, with some of the highest altitude vineyards in Beaujolais, is very low in tannin and light-bodied, often with violets on the nose. Morgon, in contrast with Fleury, is the most powerful, rich, and deep in color, full-bodied with notes of apricot, peaches, and earth. Renier, the newest cru, is relatively full-bodied and round with red currant and raspberries flavors. Brouilly, the largest cru, is light body and fruity with aromas of raspberries, cherries, blueberries, and currant. And finally, Côte Brouilly, situated on the slopes of an extinct volcano, is strong and lively with a deep fruity quality. Here's how a typical Beaujolais cru should appear. The wine is bright, ruby with purple tones around the rim, medium plus viscosity, and slight staining of the glass. On the nose, it shows medium plus intensity and youthfulness, with the possibility of carbonic maceration shown by notes of banana and bubblegum. The fruit can include red cherry, strawberry, raspberry, cranberry, red plum, red currant, and watermelon with pear drop and banana, with non-fruit notes of bubblegum, cotton candy, violets, lilacs, peonies, black pepper, and dry savory herbs, and wet granite, stony, and crushed rocks for minerals. On the palate, medium plus acidity, medium plus body, medium plus alcohol, and medium tannins, with fruit matching the nose. Medium to medium plus finish. Some of the best vintages include 2020, 19, 18, 17, 15, 14, and 2009, with poorer vintages as 2002, 2001, and 2000. Here are some major producers you may be able to find in international markets with some of their best and highly regarded wines. How about you? Have you ever visited Beaujolais? What is your favorite cru? I'd love to keep this conversation going, so leave your comment below and I'll be glad to see what you have to share. I know this was a long presentation, so I thank you for sticking around and hope this was useful to you in any way. If you would like to see more of these presentations, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram. I'm hoping to publish videos regularly, so stay tuned for more content. Cheers.